Yep, it's official. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 will have no single player campaign. And it's also making big changes to some pretty core multiplayer mechanics. So this year could see some of the biggest changes to Call of Duty, like, ever. Here's everything you need to know. As we just mentioned, the rumour that Black Ops 4 won't have a traditional single player campaign is true. There will be single player stuff in the game, however, which we'll get onto later, but it won't be a traditional campaign. Instead, the three pillars are its multiplayer, zombies, and Blackout. The Battle Royale mode is called Blackout. The fact that COD is doing a Battle Royale mode isn't that surprising, but it's taking an interesting angle with the idea. The Blackout mode takes place in a map 100 times bigger than your traditional multiplayer map. However, this massive area appears to be mushing together the entire Black Ops universe. Characters, vehicles, score streaks, multiplayer maps, and more. Treyarch's presentation suggested almost the entire history of the series was making an appearance. Even the RCXD remote control car bomb was mentioned. Plus, set pieces and story beats appear to be on the cards somehow, along with land, sea, and air vehicles. There's no word yet on the player count other than lots. Black Ops does have solo player experiences. So there's no dedicated single player experience this year, but there are solo things. There's a story, but it's being told inside of the multiplayer universe. That's happening mainly via skill-based solo missions that act as tutorials for the multiplayer characters, the specialist classes returning from Black Ops 3. They're described as a series of fun and fast-paced trials happening inside the narrative universe that takes place between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. Black Ops 4 is sticking with no wall running or boost jumps. Instead, it's introducing what the studio calls a guns up philosophy to keep the pace high. That means whatever you do in the game, from throwing grenades to using equipment or even calling in score streaks, your weapon will always be raised and ready to fire. Black Ops 4 multiplayer characters double down on unique abilities. Black Ops 3 specialists return here, but the key thing is that, like Black Ops 3, each has a unique piece of equipment or skill. But with a larger cast and much more specific abilities, it's all starting to feel a bit more Overwatch or Rainbow Six. There's a potential here for combo plays, a barricading character teamed up with a high damage heavy, for example. Weapons now have unique attachments and special abilities. This is one of the bigger changes that, combined with character class abilities, could really change the game. Gun classes no longer share attachments. Instead, each weapon has a unique set of add-ons. The idea here is that each gun feels different, special, and rewards those that master its differences. In addition, each gun has an operator mod, a specific attachment that amplifies its overall role or ability. The Titan LMG, for example, has a suppressive fire mod that, when equipped, blurs the screen of any enemies that bullets fly past. Multiplayer has manual healing now. There's no regenerating health in Black Ops 4. Instead, there's a button to manually trigger it. According to Treyarch, this adds a couple of tactical layers. Partly because you have to choose when to heal, but also because taking damage will cancel the healing process. So you need to make space and find the time to do it. And inversely, can decide to go after a player that's taken damage because you know they haven't had a chance to heal yet. There's a fog of war effect to the minimap. Treyarch are making a big deal about situation awareness this year by introducing a fog of war mechanism. Essentially, you can only see the map in a small radius around you and your teammates. Outside of that, everything else is blacked out, although unsuppressed gunfire will still give away positions, and things like UAV score streaks will still work the way you expect. The idea is that it will increase the opportunities players have to communicate and work together. Get ready for 3 zombie campaigns. Prepare for a lot more zombies this year. The game will launch with what co-studio head Jason Blundell is calling 3 fully fledged, fully loaded zombie experiences on day 1. These are called 9, which showed 4 heroes fighting zombies in a Roman gladiator arena, Voyage of Despair, which takes place on the Titanic, and Blood of the Dead, which has only been teased so far. This is an all-new narrative with new characters and new enemies, although the basic monsters are still zombies. But it revolves around an evil secret society up to no good and using some sort of Egyptian-looking totem that turns people into monsters. There are also customization tools that lets you adjust things like zombie speed, health, player damage, magic box functionality, and so on to create your own shareable challenges. Also thrown into the mix are limited time challenges known as callings, bot support to play solo, and a mode called Zombie Rush, which will simplify the experience to create a new tempo of gameplay. And that is everything you need to know about Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, click the boxes on the left for more content from us, and don't forget to hit that big button in the middle to subscribe for more gaming news, reviews, previews, and features right here on Games Radar Plus.